If you have a woman coming over to your house, you should tell her to stop and grab you something. It doesn't matter what it is. Anything. If she doesn't do it for you, she doesn't like you. Look, having things in common with a woman does not make her sexually attracted to you. I don't know who told you that. Look, when you were on a date with a woman and you guys are just like, wow, you like the Mars Volta? Wow, your mom's name is Amy too? Oh my God, my aunt went to that college too. All of these things that you have in common literally does nothing for her pussy. She does not fucking care. A woman needs to be trying to crack you. She needs to be putting up with your resistance. Commitment to a harder choice creates more emotional buy-in. One thing you gotta know about being aloof, you should not be aloof with women that are very compliant. If she is very compliant, do not be aloof. She will read it as disinterest. For a woman that does not give compliance very easily, you should be aloof. You should be making her invest. Women fall in love with men not because of what the man does for her. Women fall in love with men because of what she does for him. When it comes to talking to women, you don't want to find a good topic. You don't want to talk about some abstract thing. You want to get her invested in you. You don't want to find a good topic. You want to talk about boring things. You want to talk about shit that isn't going to last for long so you can get back to you guys. You should always be under talking and pausing. Always. Being factually correct matters less than the mood surviving. You should never die on small hills over small disagreements. Just who cares? You should disagree on big things, not little things. You should be in her space. You should be closer to her. Not leaning in, but in her space. In fact, when you are in her space, lean back and make her lean into you. Don't try to relate to everything. You should relate to things that she's embarrassed about, and you should relate to things that are important to her. When I say relate to things that she is embarrassed about, you can either use this to poke fun at her or tease her, or you can relate to things that she is embarrassed about to convince her that she should not be embarrassed. Over text, I do not recommend asking many questions, but in person, you should be asking questions. Basically, you should be asking questions about the thing that just came out of her mouth. You need to inject absurdity into your question asking. You need to ask her questions that don't make any fucking sense. The best punchline is the one that she chases and says for you. The vibe that you want to avoid the most is helpful. You do not want to be helpful. You do not want to be a cheerleader. You do not want to give advice. You do not want to give critique. Being high value without warmth will get you rejected. You need to have warmth. You need to have that touch of comfort with value. Interview mode conversation is a symptom, not a mistake. It's because you don't believe that there's a connection there, and she can read that. Most men really try hard to impress women out of their clothes. Ugh, bro, you need to be giving her room to impress you.